Good morning and welcome to Barbara's Bulletin. I'm your host, Barbara. Today, we're starting with a look at the latest developments in the UK's local election campaign. The Liberal Democrats have launched their campaign, with leader Sir Ed Davey emphasizing the party's commitment to fixing communities rather than dividing them. Speaking alongside activists in Surrey, Sir Ed highlighted the party's policies on cutting energy bills and NHS waiting times ahead of the polls on May 7th. Now, I'd like to take a moment to provide some context. The local elections are set to take place across England, with around 5,000 seats up for grabs across 136 local councils. Voters in Scotland and Wales will also elect representatives to their national parliaments on the same day. Sir Ed Davey has been critical of other parties, including Nigel Farage's Reform UK, which he accuses of wanting to import Trump-style US politics. It's worth noting that the Conservative Party has faced recent defections to Reform, and there are rumors of a potential change in Labour leadership. The Liberal Democrats, on the other hand, claim to be the most united party in Parliament. Sir Ed Davey has also pledged to end 12-hour A&E waits, guarantee GP appointments within 7 days, and restore local policing. As we continue to follow this story, it's essential to remember that the issues at play in these elections will have a direct impact on people's lives. From energy bills to healthcare, these are the topics that matter most to voters. We'll be keeping a close eye on the campaign trail and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're diving into a developing story that has raised concerns about air traffic control staffing and safety protocols at major U.S. airports. A recent collision between an Air Canada Express jet and a fire truck at New York's LaGuardia Airport has resulted in the loss of 2 lives and left several others injured. According to investigators, the accident occurred when the fire truck, which had been cleared by air traffic control to cross the runway, was struck by the landing plane. The controller who made the call had been handling another emergency at the time, involving a United Airlines flight that had declared an emergency due to a bad odor on board. The National Transportation Safety Board has launched an investigation into the incident, which will examine communications between the plane, the controller, and the trucks, as well as staffing levels and potential fatigue of the air traffic controller. While some have raised concerns about understaffing at LaGuardia, U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has stated that the airport is well staffed with 33 air traffic controllers. It's essential to note that air crashes are often caused by multiple factors, and it's too early to determine the exact cause of this incident. The investigation will be thorough, and we can expect more information to come out in the coming days. As we continue to follow this story, it's crucial to remember the importance of air traffic control safety protocols and the need for adequate staffing to prevent such incidents. We'll keep a close eye on developments and bring you updates as more information becomes available. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. As we wrap up today's show, let's take a closer look at the upcoming parliamentary elections in Hungary, where Prime Minister Viktor Orbán will face his strongest opponent yet, Peter Magyar, from the TISA party. The question on everyone's mind is, can Fidesz be defeated in regular elections? According to recent polls and analyses, it seems that the TISA party has a good chance of winning, but the outcome is far from certain. The Economist suggests that the TISA party would need to beat Fidesz by at least 3 to 6 percentage points to secure a parliamentary majority. However, government-leaning pollsters give Fidesz a substantial lead over the opposition, while neutral or opposition-leaning firms predict a hefty lead for Magyar. It's a tight race, and most analysts agree that it could be decided in single-member constituencies. If the TISA party wins, there are concerns about potential electoral fraud allegations and protests in Budapest. On the other hand, if Fidesz emerges victorious, there could be a new government formed quickly to stabilize the situation, potentially leading to an escalation of police violence on the streets. As we watch this story unfold, it's essential to remember that a fair and democratic election process is crucial for the people of Hungary and the future of their country. We'll continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay engaged.